Welcome back, Skidmore family farm friends. Today we are going to get a start on the fodder system. Fodder is sprouts that could be from barley, there's pea sprouts, any of that. It's basically just sprouts, but we're going to use wheat seeds to make our fodder. It grows very quickly. It does a lot of different things for the hemoglobins in your blood. This is going to be for our chickens, but at some point we plan to do sprouts for the family. But let's get started. What I have is a mason jar, one ring, and a piece of screen, like window screen or storm door screen. I've already kind of formed it to fit the jar itself, just for time's sake, and so I don't break the jar in front of everybody. But to put the screen in, you basically just press down, and you got to hold tension on it because the ring will want to pop back off. It's kind of a pain at first, but once you get it formed, it works out pretty good. What we're going to do is measure out some seed on the bottom of the flat. You want it to be like, for my research, they say about 2 seeds or so high, a couple layers of seeds. It doesn't have to just be sparsely spread out. You want it to be you want it to be covered. You don't really want to see the bottom of the flat. And actually, I think just 1 cup is going to be enough. We have a Sharpie marker. Once I pour this back into the jar, as long as it all fits, we're going to try and use this jar to let the seeds soak overnight and sterilize, and we'll use this to clean them. Okay. See if I can do this without making a mess. I didn't bring my funnel down. And I believe it's going to make a mess. Yeah, let's go get a funnel. Do you remember where the funnel is, Eli? You know where the aluminum foil is? On the far left side, you know where the plates are? Those drawers there? There's a funnel in there. You know what a funnel is?
Yeah.
Alright, go get it. Alright, well let's just go ahead and finish. Okay, Trey, you can go get it. Trey's gotten it before. I have my film crew behind me. My 4 kids are down here watching and helping out. Trey went to go get us a funnel so we don't spill any more seeds. But what we will do is we'll fill this up with our seeds and wash the seeds. I'm going to pour water in there after we get the seeds in there, and some peroxide to help sterilize the seeds, clean them, to prevent mold and bacterial stuff. There we go. Good job, Trey. Trey to the rescue with the funnel. Super Trey. And this funnel's not going to work. Imagine that.
Now I guess.
Well, I can do this and still spill them. It's okay.
What's
Not a big deal. Let's see if I can try it. Pour it a little bit slower this time. And probably what I will do is modify this funnel. I'll probably cut the end of it off. I took all my tools out of here, and Rosie's sliding on the floor upstairs, scaring herself. All right, let's be quiet. Now I could stop the filming and edit all this out, but it's the good, the bad, and the ugly on here. So this is what you see. Sometimes things are messy, sometimes everything goes great, but today it's a little messy. Not a big deal. We've got brooms and all that already down here in the basement. So it looks like it's going to be about a full jar full, and then we'll wash and let them soak for 12 hours in this same jar. Let's go ahead and pour some water in there. And we also, anytime you have any floaters, you want to get those seeds out. They're not going to germinate. Those are bad seeds that have cracked. Any dirt that floats to the top, you want to get that out. The chaff or the hulls. I believe this has the hulls removed on it. But we're gonna use this to rinse them out. Actually, let's scoop that out first. Get those out. Throw that in here for now. And we're just in the beginning stages. We're not completely set up, but I'm impatient, so I wanted to go ahead and do a video. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go get some plumbing supplies to put a splitter where our washer connection is, the water connection, and then that will allow me to have a hose to do watering and that type of thing. And this is a little bit of a pain, but once we get it on there a couple times, I'm sure it'll fit better. But what we're going to do is shake this around. We've got a bucket. We're just going to shake it around and get these seeds rinsed off. What's everybody laughing at?
You're shaking.
Oh, is my hair shaking?
Yeah, a little bit. It was so funny. I'm getting head
Head bang?
Yes.
Okay, now you want to do this a number of times to get all the loose stuff off of it. And it's basically just to get, a lot of it's, you want to get the dust off. We're going to go ahead and shake it around a little bit. And we'll pop that off. And they've already swelled way up. The seeds were down to here and they're almost to the top. So, we'll probably get a bigger jar at some point. I didn't expect it to take that much, but we'll work with it. And getting the dust out, just like I said earlier, the dust or the chaff off of it prevents mildew or mold from growing on this. You don't want mildew on your fodder. I'm going to rinse this one more time. This last time, I'm going to do it actually one more time. I need to put the peroxide in with it. And it doesn't take a lot from what I gather, just a maybe like a half ounce, half a shot glass. And we're just gonna shake this around so the peroxide gets mixed in with it. And I've seen people use what would it be? Like a not laundry bleach, just straight bleach, no laundry additives. Like a teaspoon of that in with your seeds to sterilize. I think I would rather use peroxide instead, to be honest. But this will sit for 12 hours. I have a heater over here to the right. They say warmer seeds tend to sprout better, which makes sense when you're sprouting like your vegetable seeds. They have the heat mats that you would set your bags of seeds or however you're sprouting them. But what we will do, this will sit for 12 hours. I'm going to wash this out. In the morning I'll come in, spread the seeds out, and we will go from there. So we have 1 jar of seeds, enough to cover the bottom. They've been rinsed, sterilized with the peroxide. We've made a mess. But that's about it. That's going to be the start of our fodder, or wheat sprouts. Would you guys like to come and say bye to everybody?
Yeah.
We haven't put the kids in any videos here lately. Last for probably a week or so. Everybody scoot back. And like I said, this is just the beginning step. All this in the basement isn't just for a fodder setup. We're gonna sprout all our greens and everything and get that all planted down here. We're gonna try and do a little grow room in our basement. This is episode 2 of the grow room, basement grow room. And you see we have a shelf here like you saw in the videos earlier. And we're going to try to grow some veggies down here, see what we can do. It's January in Indiana. Can't really do too much growing outside, even in the greenhouses or anything, unless you have a heated greenhouse, which I'm not going to go to that extent this year. It's supposed to get down to the negative temps this week, or weekend, Sunday. In 2 days it's supposed to be, I think, 3 degrees here in Indiana, with probably wind chills into the negatives, I'm assuming. But we will do an update on the sprouts as soon as we get things going. We'll keep you going, keep it going step by step. Hope you enjoyed. Everybody come here, say bye.
Bye.
And Trey's saying bye too. Move your hand, Trey. Trey's my camera operator tonight.
Yes.
He's turning the camera on for me, and I've got him down here watching so the kids can learn how to do all this too. Thanks for watching Skidmore Family Farm.
Bye.
Okay, Trey, stop. Alright, we're back upstairs at the kitchen table, and I wanted to mention a few things I forgot to add earlier while we were just down in the basement with the kids. I wanted to give you a little update on the chickens. They have laid 34 eggs in 7 days, 6 chickens. Or actually, no, it was 36. It was 34 earlier. My wife got home from work, and I left the chickens out just so she could go out and see them. Usually when she works, she's not home until about 8 or 8:30 in the evening. So, yeah, I got some love from the little one. But she doesn't get home until 8:30 or so, between 8 and 8:30. And I just left them out so she could go out and put them up and spend a little time with them. Well, she went out there and there was 2 more eggs. So we got 6 eggs today. This is the first time we've had 6 eggs. Earlier in the week we had 2 days in a row that we had 5 eggs. But in 7 days, stop, we're doing a video. Lost my train of thought. 7 days we've had 36 eggs. And we've had 2 of them have had double yolks. Very large eggs. I'll go ahead and get the large one just so you can see. You can see the difference in between the smaller ones and the large ones. It's a little dirty, but not too bad. But you can see, definitely double yolker, I would say. And the good thing is, too, I noticed that the egg color of the first 2 double yolks were more this color, and this one is definitely a lighter shade. So I'm hoping that means that 2 of the hens are laying double yolks, hopefully on a regular basis. That would be nice. Let's set these aside. Okay, so we did the chicken update. This weekend we have nieces and nephews coming. My wife's nieces and nephews will be here. We're going to do a family video. They've kind of been in a little bit here and there, but we did not announce who they were or anything like that. So we'll do a family video, and all our kids are here this weekend. So we'll do a little family video and talk about the kids and upcoming trips, just normal life stuff and homestead stuff too. What else we have? We're going to talk about our chickens with the kids and the family, and upcoming animal plans. New animals to the homestead. And then I wanted to do a little bit better explanation on the fodder that we are going to grow for our chickens and the benefits. I'm going to go over some of my research, tell you all the benefits, the downsides to it, the work that's actually involved, and a little bit more of how we're going to do it here on our farm. Then tomorrow morning, I might make a little short video to add to the fodder video and basement grow. I'm going to go to Menards and do some material shopping and seed shopping. Might get a little video time on that. Oh, and you can also check us out on Facebook. Skidmore Family Farm on Facebook. We do chicken chicken updates. Sometimes we'll have pictures of our food that we're cooking, home cooked meals or little videos, that type of thing. Some of it's on YouTube or included in our videos on YouTube, and some of it isn't, but you can always check us out there. Last but not least, Chris from Homesteading the Hard Way did a challenge for smaller channels. He wanted to know one thing on your homestead or farm, property, whatever it might be, that you would change if you could. If you just had the money or whatever the problem was, manpower maybe. What one thing that you would change? If you could just wave a wand, I think was his words. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly, but that's Chris from Homesteading the Hard Way. If you're on YouTube, check him out. He's got some pigs and little piglets right now. I think they were born in just the beginning of the year, or right around Christmas maybe. So they're still teeny tiny little pigs. But yeah, it's Chris at Homesteading the Hard Way. And that wraps up our updates. We'll get back with you in the next video, and we plan on doing we got a 3-day weekend with the kids this weekend. It's Martin Luther King Day Monday, so we'll have lots of kids here and hopefully lots of videos that you guys can check us out and all our family life stuff going on. Thanks for watching Skidmore Family Farm. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, the bell, and please subscribe. Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, wait. They want to say bye again, so let's get over here, guys. There you go. Stop, Eli. Come on. Can you say bye? Everybody squeeze in. Peace out. Alright, you can hit the stop button, Eli.
Bye.